Hey everybody, it's me, Tom Angleberger, author of the Origami Yoda series and these other fine books. I hope you've read all these. You've read them, right? Good. Then we can move on and start talking about Origami Yoda. Of course, you remember we started with Origami Yoda, then Darth Vader struck back, then the Fortune Wookiee came, then R2 taught us how to make stuff, then Jabba had his surprise attack, then the princess came to the rescue, and now it's time for the Emperor to ride the bus. That's right, Emperor Pickletine. This is a book about what happens when they get to go on their field trip, but Harvey spoils it by bringing an evil pickle on the trip. In fact, here's that evil pickle now. You'll notice it doesn't look quite as good as it used to. Evil pickles kind of rot, unfortunately. So that's why I'm going to teach you how to do one today, and we're just going to draw it on there. So, also, the other thing is, it's hard for me to show you how to make something out of black paper, and it's actually also hard to find black paper. So for today, I'm just going to show you how to make one out of white paper, and then once you know what you're doing, you can color the paper yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a full sheet of paper. We'll make this one nice and big. Now we're going to take both corners and fold them in so they overlap a little bit like this. Okay? Now, we're going to fold this back so that the line goes right there on that corner. Okay, right on that point. I want that to be where my line goes. Okay, and you want to try to keep this one straight. Otherwise, your Emperor might get a little wiggly. Okay, now flip it over. And this is going to be where the pickle goes. Okay, so this is his hood, so we want to shape it like a hood. We're going to make a fold right down the side there to make this thing shaped more like a hood. See how that worked? That should be familiar to those of you that ever made a Darth paper. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's going to be our hood. And now you'll notice the robe is way too long, right? Well, you'll see why I did that in a minute. Now, first thing we're going to do is make him a little skinnier. We're going to fold this side in, but we don't want to fold the hood in. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to fold this paper over, and you're just going to make sure that the hood part doesn't fold. Okay, that's another thing that'll be familiar to those of you that have ever made a Darth paper. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Remember, I just fold this over and make sure that the hood part doesn't fold. And now I've got this. It actually looks like it could almost be a paper airplane. We're going to now fold these little corners up that are at the bottom. They are just in our way. We don't want them at all. Now we're going to fold the bottom up just a little bit. That's going to make his sleeves. Okay? And of course we don't want the sleeves at his feet. We want them to move up. So we're going to fold it up so the sleeves go right under his hood. Okay, let's flip it over and see if they're in the right place. Yeah, that's basically in the right place. Now, if you want to, you can stop right there. But these triangles here, they bother me a little bit. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it back over. And this is a little fishy. You're just going to have to sort of wiggle with it a little bit. I'm going to just pull that back and squash it down as best I can. Now, that's not the kind of move, by the way, that you want to show an origami master. If you ever run into an origami master, you're just going to not want to mention that one at all, because that's kind of ugly. I mean, that's real ugly, in fact. But then again, Emperor Pickletine is ugly. He's looking a little better now. What we're going to do now is we're going to grab a green pen and give him a pickly face here. I'm just scribbling a big circle or a wobbly circle on there. And then right over top of it, we're going to give him two nasty eyebrows, evil eyes, and a wicked, wicked smile. There we go. There he is. We're going to give him some aluminum foil lightning bolts, and he will be ready to cause mayhem and trouble on any field trip or anywhere else he goes. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed folding Emperor Pickletine. Don't worry, Luke Skywalker is going to show up to take care of him. Well, not in the book, but in the Star Wars universe, Luke will take care of him. So guys, thanks a lot for checking out the video. I hope you like the book. It's called Emperor Pickletine Rides the Bus. the last book in the Origami Yoda series. I hope you enjoy it. Goodbye, and may the Force be with you.